This is it. Got a kitchen here, washing machine.
What are you going to plant?
Fast skis. Plant good points. Still not skiing, so we moved in the flat and now we're off to go to Annecy, which is where we pick up our visas. Yo, we're in France, we've made it down. A couple of days driving down with the van, a bit of a slog, but it's part of the game for me. What's next? We're moving in, so we're not actually skiing yet. We're moving into my flat. So for British skiers, often how I've always done it and how most people that I know have done it, you rent like a base for the season, so you choose where you're going to be located and most of the training you're going to do is there, and you go from there to races off. So we're getting the flat for the season, which is good because I like to have it feels a bit more settled when you've got a van, and every time I need something I have to figure out where it is in the van, unpack half the van, especially with the other guys' kit in it. So it's good to get a little base, good to get unpacked, settle down. So that's the plan now, and then we're going to try and find some races, but there isn't much at the minute because of a little bit of a lack of snow and sort of nothing's really open yet. It's still early doors, so there was a weird little period. So yeah, that's what we do. In France the flats tend to be pretty small, especially because I'm on my own this year. I'm on a bit of a budget, so I think it's basically a room that I've got. We're going to be in France, like I said, in the Three Valleys is where I'm based for the season. My coach lives there, so that's where I'm going to spend most of my time training. But I think actually we're going to settle into the flat, and then I'm going to be going off to Italy for a few days to try and get some training over there because yeah, there's not much on the French side at the minute. So that's the plan. It's exciting times. This is my little flat for the season. We just got the keys, just been let in. Let's go into the main bit first. Some storage. And then this is it. Got a kitchen here, washing machine. I was a bit worried there wasn't going to be one, which is an essential because I don't want to smell. Bed, which can turn into a sofa, which will be a sofa when it's just me. I've Elsie here sometimes. More storage, dining table, TV. It's pretty tiny, but I've seen tinier. I've definitely seen tinier. Got a nice balcony on floor 5 as well, so then we get some sunlight. She did get lots of sunbathing in the spring. Right, I'll show you the bathroom now. Come on, let's go to the bathroom. The bathroom is actually probably almost as big as the rest of the place. We've got a big old space, bath, shower, and then the toilet and a heated room here. You've not seen this bit. A little heated room where she can get hot in here, so you can. That's what she said to me. And we've also got a little tiny ski room downstairs, ski locker as well. So, and what else have we got? And the garage parking spot, but my van's too tall, so I can't get into it. But I could use it for storage, maybe put the kettlebells down there. I'll have a think about it. And that's it. This is home sweet home for the next till April something. This is owned by my coach's neighbour friend. So I don't actually know how much I'm paying, and I got told when I first agreed to it, but I can't remember. And she's like, that's what I was like. She was just like, oh, I'll give you my bank details, and you can just pay me. And I was like, yeah, but I'm not sure how much I'm paying you. So I need to clarify that. So last year we were, if you think of the valley, like this, we're here this year, and then last year we're up this side, and Courchevel's up on this is where we train a lot. So we're right in the valley this year. Obviously a bit cheaper than if you're up in the actual ski resort, and so that's why we're down here. And it's also easy to go to races, but the main reason is it's Courchevel. If you've heard of a ski resort and you've heard of Courchevel, you probably know it is the most expensive resort in the world. I'm not even sure if that is an over-exaggeration. It actually might be the most expensive place in the world for skiing, but it's one of them, that's for sure. We're not going to move in, so we're just going to leave this pretty empty until tomorrow, because that's a whole other job, emptying that big van. And so it's got the whole team stuff in it, and I think most of my stuff is actually in the bottom, so that's going to be a bit of a Jenga session. So now we're going to go and visit Gabe. As you know Gabe. We're going to go visit him for dinner because I don't even know why, because he's bored. I think he's on his own, so we're going to go visit him, go have some burgers at his house, get some burgers at Gabe's. I'm hungry. Gabe's probably definitely hungry. He's always hungry, that boy. Seen the size of him?
Thanks, Gabe.
Gabe's potatoes are legendary in the game. He loves his potatoes.
I'm a man.
It's a man
Potatoes.
Potatoes. Burger's done. There was no
Roast them,
burger
roast them,
buns,
put 'em in a
so we've
stew.
got sausage roll buns to make it work. So yeah, food done. Hello, good morning. It is the day after we had the burgers. What am I doing? I've got the van full. I'm in the van again. I've got the van full of stuff. So most of it is not mine. It's the team's. So I'm going to go and unload it all in Coach Dave's house because he's got more space. I've got no space for it, and they're not coming for at least a week. So I'm going to unload all their stuff, and then I can load my stuff that's in the bottom of the van into my house, my flat, which you've seen. And then I've just got some admin to do today. Really, nothing interesting. Got to buy my lift pass for the season. Got what else we got to do? Got a food shop. Organise training if I can get some the next week. Sort of all this sort of boring stuff. Anyway, today we're going to go, right now we're going to go unload the van, fill the other guy's kit, so then they can pick it up when they arrive, and it's not clogging up my thing, because I think my house would actually be full. I wouldn't be able to walk on space if I emptied this van. Let's do it. Ski's done at Dave's. Took a lot longer for us than it did for you. Now we're going to do all our stuff, which is still quite a lot of stuff. So got all these skis to do down the bottom, got a separate ski room, all that fun stuff. You know the drill by now when we arrive. Hello. How's that? Pillow comes everywhere. Let's figure out where everything goes, but it's already full. We're not getting anything in. Full. This is not the biggest suitcase you've ever seen in your life. One time, the reason I bought this suitcase was because I wanted the most rugged suitcase I could find, because I wanted to bring my weights up for the season, but I was driving out from Elsa's house in the south of England, so I wanted to bring my weights up, so I think I had 60 kilos in here and then 40 kilos in a backpack. I was dripping with sweat by the time I got to the bottom. 3 trains, and there's like a final boss of a set of stairs here, and I managed to realise that I could go without going up a set of stairs the whole time, and then I got to the last set of stairs and knackered. Got a delivery.
Ooh, peanuts. Oh.
There's more than just thingy. There's a pair of socks. All sorts of goodies. We've got these the goggle things. You've got the goggles. There's a few of these. How many do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, not 10 pairs of these. The special thing about this sun cream in particular, see, it's foam. You squeeze it and then you just put it on your face like that. So you don't have to get your gloves off. You don't have to get sun creamy gloves. Don't want that. Oh yeah. It's a mirror, and also you can start a fire if you're in an emergency. It's pretty cool. Solex Sports Applicator it's called. Gotta have your sun cream, always. My mum would be happy that I'm wearing sun cream. We are setting up the ski room, getting all the skis into, we're going to figure it out because there's a very small room, and then I've got a car park space which this van doesn't fit in, so we've got to try and figure out how we're going to set up a ski room. We'll make it work well though, always do. Do you think I like fishes? It's true. Because the ski loft is tiny, so we can't put all these pairs of skis in. Baby room. The rest of the skis are going in here, which is marginally bigger. We might do the skis in here, but we've also got a car park, like I said, we've got a car park, so we might do them there and just store the skis in here. It's not the smallest. I've had smaller rooms to try and do skis in, but I think the best thing to do is to store skis in here, do skis out there, hope the bench doesn't get stolen. I don't think it will, I hope it doesn't.
What are you going to plant?
Fast skis. Plant good points. Winning seeds. Seeds to success. poles will go up there. I reckon maybe we could get a bench in here. What do you reckon? No. If we move them skis here, a bench here, maybe. Let's go try. Trial and error, setting everything up. So I've also got access to this space, which I could do, like set the bench up in there and do skis there, but I just was a bit worried about my bench. I don't want my bench to go walk about, someone steal it. But I think that's probably better. It's more realistic, isn't it? There's no power either. Maybe. It's not that cold in here. It's pretty warm for a garage. I'm going to save this one for races. I'm going to bring that to races. Lots of space, not too cold. Definitely, we did one year I had to do skis on a balcony for a season. Now your hands, they like crack up. Not very fun. I'm not very good for the skis because you do end up taking shortcuts. So it's a nice little ski room. Not the best, but not the worst. It's good. Still not skiing. We've got a bit of admin to do today. So we moved in the flat and now we're off to go to Annecy, which is where we pick up our visas. So since Brexit we've needed visas because obviously we're in Europe, so the rules are about us, the British people travelling to Europe, is 90 days in 180 days. So basically you get 3 months every 6 months, which isn't enough for us, so we've got to go get visas, which is a bit of a brain ache. It's probably one of my least favourite things to do. I hate the sort of the official, I feel I'm going to get rejected. So we've got to do that by the bullet today. We're actually picking up last year's visas because they're all delayed for some reason. So we're picking up last year's visas, then we can reapply for a new visa, which we need to do by the 10th of January. So we need to get on that. So we need to pick up last year's visa. We're going to pick up that, we get a little card. I think we're actually residents technically because we've had it for multiple years in a row. It's basically a visa, a non-working visa, which is, it's what we got to do nowadays in this climate with Brexit, which is a right ball ache, to be honest. Obviously we can't film in the building because it's like a government building and official stuff goes on in there. So we will hopefully just pop in, get them. I'm hoping it's going to be 10 minutes, but I think it's going to be more like a couple of hours with the queues and all that. And then we'll show you around Annecy because we're going to in Annecy, obviously. And yeah, it's a cool little town, Annecy. It's very expensive, but very cool and quite old, I think. And people call it the Venice of the Alps, because it's got a little stream and like a little canal thing. So we've arrived, but the car park is full and we're now at the front of a queue, but I can't go back to this. I don't know what to do. Do I get out and tell them? So we've got a ticket, but I don't actually know. We can't find we have to find a space. The one space that's free. Is that one there? No, it's a tiny car. There's probably about 10 cars in here, all searching for the, I guess, 10 theoretical spaces. Little snake. Oh, I'm going that way. We found this park space. We're going to go in. I'm going to try my best French, which is ropey at best. I can understand what they're saying, but I can't just really communicate what I want to say back. But we'll try our best, and we'll charm them with a smile and act the hopeless British person that I am. Mission success. We got our visas sorted for a month, and now we've got to reapply. But for now, sorted, and now we're just gonna have a little wander around. It took a bit longer than we thought, and now I'm really hungry. But I don't really want to spend money, so we'll figure out if I find any cheap food. So everything's sorted, we moved into the new flat, we've got the visas, so we start training on the weekend, so in 3 days I think, so join us then, bye.